Hello, teacher Alejandra. My name is Isaac Torres, and in this video, I'm gonna talk about my final project of the subject English culture. I chose the theme of movies because of all the activities that I have worked. This result the most interesting for me. In the activities, I see the movie genres, and in this final project, I talk about the history of movies, the film classification, top movies, and my favorite actor. Okay, let me start to talk about my final project. Um, okay, the history of the cinema and movies began in December of 1895. All this thank you for the brothers Lumiere and their invention, the kinetoscope. And in the other years, maybe 100 years, the cinematography did more to improve and get better. Example of this, the first movies don't have sound and are in black and white, and we can see now all the movies in color with sound. In the theme of field classification, I searched and found a lot of interesting information. One of these interesting data, it was the field code for classification start in the United Kingdom with the BBFC, that it was the British Board of Field Classification, and this is the organization responsible for the classification of the films in the United Kingdom. The BBFC have 7 different categories to classify the films in the United Kingdom. The other classified category is in the United States, and if was the MPAA, the Motion Picture Association of American Film Rating. It's the system that is used in the United States to qualify the movie's theme and some content of suitability for certain hearings. For me, all this is too important because I can see every day in the Mexican cinemas like Cinepolis or Cinemex that the films are classified. For example, in Mexico, the classification is this way, that double A, B, B15, C, and D. Well, other thing that I talk about in this final project is about trailers. A trailer is a video clip of a future movie that it will project in the cinemas. Well, some interesting data of the information that I have found, it was in the beginning, the trailer, it shows in the final of the principal movie. Many people don't see the trailers for that reason, because when the movie finished, they go to their homes. For this reason, it's called trailers. But now, in our days, the trailers, it shows in the beginning of the movie. I consider this a good decision for the cinematography industry, because really, I don't think that many people waiting to see the next movie that it will project, that the final of the principal movie. And yeah, it's a good idea. Put these videos and sponsors in the beginning of the principal movie. The trailers have a classification in the USA. The classification is too easily to understand, that the green band at the beginning of the trailer, it means that it's approved for all audiences. The yellow band, it means that it's approved for young audiences, and the red band, it means that it's approved for the only adults, not for under 70 years old. Okay, I want to talk about my two favorite movies of United Kingdom and USA, and not only they are one of my favorite movies. That this movie is considered in the top of movies of each countries. Um, I will start with Slumdog Millionaire, the movie of United Kingdom. This movie is a British Indian movie of the 2008 year. And I love this movie because it's an interesting history of a boy called Jamal Malik. And in the movie, Jamal plays a game of an Indian version called uh, Who Wants to Be Millionaire? Who Wants to Be Millionaire? Well, the other movie of my favorite movies of the USA, and it was Titanic. Well, I don't need to talk about a lot of this movie because I think that for me is the most epic and historical movie of all history. Um, this movie is dramatic, have romance, have elements that I like in the movies. I saw this movie when I have, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years. And today I continue to see it because I really love this movie. The history of the movie on, well, it's the it's the movie with more Oscar prize in the history. Finally, my favorite actor is Johnny Depp. It's too simple. I really love the movie of Pirates of the Caribbean. I I saw the four parts of the different history of the movies. My favorite of this it was the Curse of the Blackbird, the first movie. Then my favorite character of the movie is Jack Sparrow, and well, Johnny Depp do this job to give life of this character. My favorite actor and my favorite character of this movie. I really love the history, and I'm waiting right now the movie number 5 that it calls Dead Man Tell No Tales. And maybe I can see this movie the next year. Well, all can see this movie this year. I think that I'm not the only one that is waiting for this movie. Okay, that is all of my final project, and greatest teacher. See you later.